collectors, P Rockzilla back again with another review, but this is a special one to me. This is one that I know when I put into my display, it's gonna be one of those figures that have true meaning to me, which means I'm probably never gonna sell them. So what you're looking at now is the Figma Splatoon 2 Off the Hook 2-pack. And the 2-pack includes two main characters from the Splatoon 2 game, Marina and Pearl, or Pearl Marina if you want to put them in the right order. The reason these figures mean something to me is last year I bought my daughters their Switch for Christmas, and this was one of the games I bought them, was Splatoon 2. I've always heard them talking about these particular characters right here, how they represent them in the video game. How my youngest is kind of the crazy, mean looking one sometimes, so she's Pearl, which is a shorter character. And my oldest daughter is the quiet, into music, so she represents more of Marina, which is a taller character. So now, earlier this year, I started playing online with them. And this, now when I see these characters, it always reminds me of my two daughters. So I know when I saw these at Big Bad Toy Store, I showed it to them. And of course, they wanted me to buy them, which I did. Of course, they wanted them, but they're not going to have them because they're not ready to take care of figures yet, especially collectibles like these. So I told them I'll keep them in my display for now. I'll let them decide of how they're going to be posed in the display. And when they get older and I know they can take care of collectibles, I'll hand them off to them. So in the meantime, let's get the review started. Let's get these figures out the box. Dale. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the box. Over here you have the Nintendo seal. Nintendo seal right there too. It's good to know because if you're gonna buy this online, make sure your box has this. This says it's not a bootleg, not a knockoff. There's Pearl. There's all the information if you could read that. Here's the characters. There's Pearl, Marina, the couch, the DJ booth, and all the accessories she comes with. Alright, so now I know what the box looks like. Let's get them open. Alright, so once you get the figure out the box, this is what you get. Let's put the box out the way. Let's get the plastic off these figures. Alright, so the first character you have here is Pearl. So let's take a quick look at Pearl. And she has the white. She's going to blend into the background real good, so I got to make sure I cover the background so you can still see her. Let's take that plastic off around her neck. Hopefully we don't have any issues like we had from my last Figma review where a piece of the figure broke off, so fingers crossed. As we take a look at Pearl, you just basically take a quick look at her. We'll take a look at the articulation in a little bit. Let's get her out. Next we'll get Marina out. Just take a quick look at her. So it's like a hard plastic. So none of this is really posable. Alright, let's just get this off of her. Alright, let's get her down. And then right here you have the couch that Pearl sits in. It has this purple and looks like a tan or silverish ink going all over it. Then of course she comes with her microphone. Nice paint detail on that. The gold and the silver makes it look metallic. Then You have Marina's DJ booth. Basically have her standing back here, turning the tables. Excuse me. Alright, so then you get second face scope for Pearl. With this figure, she has swappable eyes. I'll show that later on when we look at the details of the accessories. We have Marina's and her eyes. All right, so underneath you're gonna have the stand and the different hands. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get everything out, get it spread out so we can see everything in more detail. So we'll be right back. So now we got the figures out the package and everything spread out. We can take a look at everything in more detail right now. So both figures come with their own Figma stand. This is the base and here's the stand part. So they both come with their own. Let's look at Pearl first. So here we have Pearl. Let's just take a quick look at the articulation. The hands can go up. Elbows can go in, full 90. All right, hands can go all the way down, all the way up, hindered by the head, but they can go all the way up. The head can look sideways, up that far, and down that far. Due to her dress, there is no ab crunch. Her feet, let's put the hands out. Her feet can go out that wide. Her knees can bend. Almost a full 90. All right, now I know in the instructions it says you can actually pull the legs down to get more articulation if you want from the legs and around the waist. This does not move. The zipper portion does not move. Now she does come with two separate eyes, one looking to the right and one set of eyes, one looking to the right and one looking to the left. And I'm not really gonna replace these eyes. I'm gonna keep her with these eyes. So just show you real quick. You just take the hair off first, and then you pull off the head. Once you pull off the head, you can swap out the eyes, or you can swap it out with the other face. As you can see, it's marked for 2 as a secondary face sculpt. It basically slides right out with these prongs right here, clip right in. And that's how you can swap out the eyes if you want to go that route. Excuse me. We push that back in. Let's take a look at her hands. Now she does come with, and according to the box, these are the hands that she uses to hold the microphone. They're semi open, but I'm thinking you could use these also. So like they fit perfect for the microphone too. You can have the microphone each hand. Then you have the closed fist. And then you have the open hands that come with her. And I'll show you real quick. Take the peg out, just like that. Now they both do come with a spare peg, because these do tend to have problems of breaking when you try to put them back in or pull them out. You hear a clip in there. So yep, so there was Pearl. These zippers down here don't move either, so be careful with that. This is basically a hard plastic here too. You don't want to move these much because they could break, and they'll warn you inside the instructions. Then she has this piece in the back. This is normally where the stand will plug in. She does come with another adapter that you can actually plug into the stand, the stand right here. and use it to plug it as in an angle. Now Pearl also comes with her couch, which I'll definitely keep this for when I display her. And then she has her trusty microphone. And that can just slide into one of these hands right here. Just like that. All right, so let's move down to Marina now. Let's take a quick look at her first. With the tentacles, the headphones. And the same thing with Pearl. This is like a soft plastic, but it does not move. So please do not move that because you can actually break that off easily. Same thing with Pearl. Same thing on Marina too. The zipper down here, you gotta be careful with. All right, so let's see. She can move her head sideways. She's a little limited because of the zipper on her coat or vest, or whatever you want to call this. She can move it. Her head goes up that much, and she can look down that much. Her hands can go all the way up. With this one, you're going to be hindered because of the tentacle there. You can try to change it, move her head around and try to get the hand up that way. Then her elbows do move, full 90 also. There's pivot or swivel at the shoulder. Let's move these hands back down. All right. And there is a twist at the elbows also. All right. Then same thing with her legs. Her legs shouldn't be as hindered. I'm always fearful with these Figma joints. All right, so in the knees, she can bend. Once full 90, kick her own butt. And she does have pivot at the ankle. There's no sideways, but she does have toe bend, as you can see there. Not sure why Pearl doesn't have a toe bend. Oh, yeah, she does have a toe bend. I missed that portion. So Pearl actually has a toe bend also. And then Marina's legs can split about that much. They can move open about that much. Just behind her. So she looks good too. Looks just like the character in the game. And then same thing with Pearl. She comes with a extra face. I didn't notice until now that she has a birthmark there too. I know Pearl has on the opposite side. That's pretty cool. And then same thing with Pearl also. She has the eyes going sideways. Then she has the closed fist already on her. Then she comes with another set of hands here. This could be maybe grabbing the microphone also, gripping things. This is also for, just these hands are for her to do the turntable. Scratch the records. And speaking of the turntable, this is the turntable here. Better detail. I do like how they have the little wires there plugged in. That's cool. That's something, if you do DJs or anything electronics, you're gonna realize you can't always hide those wires. So yep, so these hands will go right here. It's like she should scratch the turntable. Wecka, 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 wecka. All right. So yeah, here they go. Pearl and Marina. Nice representations of the characters from the game. Splatoon fans will love these figures. And there's the height difference. All right, so let me go ahead and get these posed up into the different pose, and we'll do a size comparison with some other figures and then get our final thought. All right, so here we got them posed up, ready for a size comparison. Just real quick, just messing around these figures, I actually enjoy them a lot. They're pretty posable for some of the limitations they have with the hair. But you can actually get them pretty decent poses, at least poses that they do in the video game. And I like the way they look. You know, my daughters like the way they look too, but we'll get to the final decision at the end. Let's just get the size comparison going. So here, let's pull out another Figma figure. We're gonna do the Figma Bakugo. We have Bakugo right there. And then we're gonna throw in SH Figure Arts Pac-Man. And there goes Pac-Man next to them. And let's throw in a Masco. So we're gonna do the Masco Red Skull. Let's move Pac-Man a little bit more over. Hopefully nobody falls. All right, so we got the Red Skull there for a size comparison. And let's get one more Figma in there, and we're gonna do the Figma Berserk Guts Black Swordsman. And there we go. So there's a good size comparisons. We have the Figma Splatoon characters with two Figma characters, Bakugo and Guts. And then we have the SH Figure Arts Pac-Man, and then the Mezco Red Skull. So you get an idea of how they compare in size to other figures in your line or your collection. They want to get Hot Toys in there because there's no point getting a Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure with these small scale figures. But yeah, so they look good. They look good. I enjoyed them so far. So let's get them to the final pose and our final decision. All right, so right here I got them posed. This is more likely the way I'm gonna have them displayed in my display. Marina is always known for her DJ booth, or DJ table, turntable setup, and Pearl's the mouth, where she's basically doing all the talking, the commentary, when they basically do the little show together in the video game. And this is the proof I got from my daughters too, so more likely, like I said, this is the way they're going to be going inside my display. And now I'm going to have to basically get the two, they have two packs. They have the two boys, the Inkling boys, and then they have the Inkling girls. So now that I have this, of course, now my daughters want me to get the boys and girls to kind of have them battling it out while Marina and Pearl do the commentary and the music while they're like in the middle of battle. So now I gotta start hunting those down. But yeah, I mean, if you're a Splatoon fan, or if you know anybody in the family who's a Splatoon fan, who's a collector, like I said, I would recommend these figures for smaller children, since these are basically figures above the $100 price point. And normally kids below the age 14 cannot really handle or deal with these figures, to these type of collectibles, without messing them up or losing pieces. So more likely I'm going to keep this. But if you know any collectors who are above a certain age, who are more responsible with their collectibles, I would definitely recommend this to them. If you're a Splatoon fan yourself, I would recommend this pack right here. I know their amiibos for these two right here are super expensive. I was able to get them for my daughter, but they were pricier. I had to get them on eBay. But these characters are fully articulated. They come with just the right accessories. I wish they came with a little bit more, but I'm happy with that, what I have here, because more like I said, this is the way I'm going to pose them. So I probably wouldn't have been using those as extra accessories anyways. So like I said, if you're a Splatoon fan, this is a pickup. The only negative is, I guess, you're going to have to basically maybe be in my situation, where you're going to want to maybe get the 2-pack boys and the 2-pack girls to kind of have the whole set together. But other than that, man, these are some nice figures. I'm happy I got them. My daughters are super happy I got them. So let's see how long they can stay on my display without them trying to grab them. All right, people. So I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, click that bell notification so you can get notified of my upcoming reviews. And as always, everybody, keep collecting what you love. Be good and be safe. Dale.